In trading, you write your own success story. You've got the power to make it happen. No more looking to get rich quick or hoping for shortcuts. So it's time to take charge and hustle hard to create your own success story. And remember, trading is not for weak people.
Yeah, I'd like to bid you guys a top of the morning. And it is October the 11th, 2024. I'd like to welcome you guys back to another episode of WealthWiseGuru. I'm your host, John Share. As you can see this morning, the market is up, or my portfolio is up by $900, almost $1,000. And see the S&P 500 this morning has gained and headed for a fifth winning week. The broad index rose 0.4%, while the Dow Jones Industrial Average gains 260 points, or 0.6%. The Nasdaq added a 0.1% even, as Tesla shares tank 8% on the back of an overwhelming robo taxi event, which is surprising because of actually, I was thinking that Texas share was one of the reasons why the stock market was doing so well this morning. But actually, they're saying it's tanked. Boy, that's crazy. But still, you need to have Tesla shares in your portfolio. Even though it's tanking this morning, Tesla is a very high volatility stock, and it always has been. And when you invest in Tesla, you are not investing in a electric car company, even though that's what they are known for. You are investing in a high tech industry company, and Tesla just happens to be one of the projects, if you're aware, that they have their hands in. They also have their hands in SpaceX, the Tesla automobile, and now they just rolled out this robo taxi. And when I tell you this thing, when it jumps on, it's going to be big. It's going to be big. I just recently come off a vacation. Well, not actually vacation. I was away doing some business for another YouTube channel. I have also a traveling channel. And if you are interested in travel, you can check out that traveling channel at Voyage, VOYAGE, Voyage Vista, VISTA, your passport to adventure. And one of the interesting places we went to was Las Vegas. And they had robo taxis all over Las Vegas, but they wasn't part of Tesla. They was actually, I think it was Google. Google also have such vehicles in place, and some places are also using them for food delivery, such as Domino's, Pizza Hut, and etc. But in big cities like Las Vegas, those robo-taxis by Google was very handy and very impressive. If you're not too afraid of getting in a vehicle, a driveless vehicle, and they was very safe. They was going back and forth, driving just like normal traffic do, and you wouldn't even know. Well, you know it's a robo taxi because you see all the equipment on top of the vehicle, and so you get in and you talk to it and tell it where you want to go, and then it actually responds back to you, and then it drives off. And so that's what Tesla have just rolled out their version of that program. And for some reason of another, this morning the shares has tanked. Maybe Eon, the owner, has maybe said something. I don't know. They actually caused that because he have his hands in some of everything, including he's the owner of Twitter. And so sometimes he might say something that actually cause the shares to tank. But still, it is a wonderful stock to have in your portfolio. And I currently have 4 positions, and I was at 900. And I feel you can afford it. You need to have this in your portfolio because, man, when this thing finally catch on, this stock is going to be super expensive, and you're not gonna be able to afford it. Because, like I said, this man has his hand in some of everything, and those companies that I named off, that's just a few companies that he actually owned and had him and have himself in. So Tesla is a much more than just not an EV company, but it's a high tech company, and that's what they deal in, the manufacturing and development of high tech. And so you guys need to add this to your portfolio. It always has been very high volatility stock, where it goes up and goes down like that. But ever since President Trump, when he was in office the first time, I was heavily invested into Tesla. In the same way, I make quite a bit of money today with Nvidia. I did the same thing over 4 years ago with Tesla. Okay, let's see here this morning. And these are the options that I do have in place. Had a put on this put here. Again, a put means that you're expecting for a stock to go down in value. I had this put in place simply because of the hurricane, and it was against Disney. And really, I had no business putting this put in place, but listening to some clown on Facebook. It got to me, and at the time it kind of made sense, but as you can see, it really didn't make sense for me to do this, and I can understand his logic, and his logic was that storm, and we were thinking that since that storm's coming in, it was going to hit Orlando area as well. So Disney closed down both of their theme parks, and so he said he was putting several puts in, and I only did one just for the sake of just testing out the waters. This guy, he had like 6 or 7 puts he put in. It just goes to show you that some people, man, you can't listen to, and they just be mouthing off at the mouth and not really knowledgeable about the stock market. You have to, if you're going to put a put in on an individual company, it needs to be something related to the performance of that company. Maybe a strike. The company has went on strike. The union, if they have a union, they went on strike, or they have been doing bad business practices, or they are simply going out of business, and that's when you put a put on a individual company. Other than that, if you want to put a put, you put a put in the S&P Y 500, and if you do put a put in the S&P Y 500, you need to watch it. It need to be like a day by day put, because every company in stock market is also in the S&P Y 500. So if you put a put in the S&P Y 500, then it's going to take effect every company that is in the market. That is, and it goes down. Then you are covered. But like I said, you only put in the S&P Y, and you watch it as it goes. You can do it on a daily basis, or every 2 days or every 3 days, or either way, you just have to watch it if you're going to put a put on company, because the market is a forever bullish market, and occasionally she does have pullbacks, and that's what they're called pullbacks. And these are all companies that you are invested in. And if it wasn't for the corrections or the pullback, you would not be able to afford, as a retailer investor, you would not be able to afford to buy shares into some of these companies. Like, see, this, for instance, this is Nvidia. It's $135 a share. That's cheap compared to a really, really successful company. And you should, hopefully, you already have this particular company in your portfolio as well. This company here has made lots of millionaires, and it's going to continue to have lots of millionaires. This is a stock that I would never get rid of. I may take profit off of it, but I would never just get rid of it. And right now I have like 75.4 shares of it with a market value or $10, almost $200. The day's return on Dutch position. This is just regular buying stocks and holding on to them. This is not even options right here on the top here. And return today so far is $30 something dollars. Totally, it's been $1,700. My options I have in place on this particular stock, I have 7 of them, 7 strategies of it, and it's valued at a little under $5,000. And today's return on it, as you can see, is $627. Total return is in the added positive column, which is $467. Today's return $627. This was actually what made me retire, because I was actually making more money with the market than I was working. What the heck I'm doing? I'm 62 years old. So the first part of 24, actually in February, I went on and retired. And I can say that it has been a good move, a very profitable move for me, because I invest in the market. And you too can invest in the market, and you too can build up this is a small portfolio on what I have. This is nothing. So I started out, I think I had over 60,000 invested in the market. And so I am self-taught. I am self-taught. And so I have made mistakes. I have learned, and it cost me. Now, I did not lose all that money due to trial and error. I lost a lot of money simply because I have another YouTube channel, and I was taking trips, and that channel is still in the building process, as well as this one. And so I was I was taking cruises and going to Las Vegas, and I still do this once a month, because, like I say, it is also a traveling channel. And so that's what happened to some of that money. And then the majority of that money, the stock market had went into a downward spiral. And because I went from 60,000 to 45,000, and then the market went into a downward spiral, and it went all the way down to about 30,000. Then it went down to like 20,000. I'm like, wow. And actually, it's been really hard trying to get it to go back up, being that it is an election year, and being that we have a Democrat in office. And the killing thing about it, they trying to get 4 more years of this same mess of open borders and strikes and whatnot. And so hopefully we have a Republican in office. The market has always done much better upon the policy and leadership of a Republican president. And so hopefully we would get back to being prosperous as we once was before the Biden-Harris administration has taken over. But that's enough about that. I don't want this channel to be turned to a political channel. Let's see. Let's look at Berkshire Hathaway. And see, this is what I'm talking about. Look at the shares of Berkshire Hathaway. This is Warren Buffett company. That's $684,000 for one share. And this is what I'm talking about. If the market was just free to let go, you would not be able to afford to get into some of these companies. And this is a prime example. But it is up by $11,000. And those of you that are rich and can afford this, you can actually get into this particular stock and make yourself a significant amount of money. And you can make that money in a hurry. But thanks to the Robinhood platform, you can use what you call fractional shares. Fractional shares is when you're trading in dollars. And so since you can't afford this, maybe you can afford $25 or so of it. Let me give you an example of it this morning. You click on buy. And this is just regular buying. This is not option trading, because I'm known to do option trading as well. And you go up to the top here. You either click on dollars shares. So some reason or others in sales. I'm not trying to sell anything. So let's go back out and hit this again. And you go up to the top and you hit whether you're buying or selling. Still hitting no shares sale. And see, this is all you got to do with a stock like this, because I don't have no $400,000 to invest in this stock. So this is what you would do. I think actually this thing, it's sold. I wasn't trying to do that. I was trying to buy. Hold on a minute. Okay, now so it's kind of hard to sometimes navigate this system when you are trying to do this by way of cell phone. So actually, I was trying to buy, and it clicked on sell. So let's put in 50. Okay. Got it right that time. So if you couldn't afford the true value of the stock, and thanks to Robinhood platform, you're able to buy in what you call fractional shares. And not every platform offer fractional shares, but the ones that do, such as Robinhood, it gives you an opportunity to own a piece of this particular share. And this is Berkshire Hathaway, owned by Mr. Warren Buffett himself. And, he's one of the richest men in the world. So we can all take heed to his trading strategies. And so he also has another another Berkshire Hathaway account, Berkshire B. This is the one that is affordable to us regular retailers. Even it is at $462, as you can see. And I own a little bit of shares in it, which is worth $319. So if you can also do options. You can also do fractional with this one as well. And so that enables you to own a little bit of a company that may be too expensive for you to buy, just by simply trading in dollars instead of the whole share of a particular stock. And so we have a lot of green this morning, as you can see. And actually, I was thinking that the market was going to be selling off this morning with a lot of volatility, because we have had a pretty good prosperous week in the market, and usually. When we have such a good week on Fridays, people usually start to take profit out of the market, and then if you have a small portfolio as what I have, and people take profit out of the market, then it will make your portfolio even smaller. But even though it does happen from time to time, it will eventually come back. So that cause your portfolio to fall in value. But don't look at it like that. It's just more of a the reason for you to continually to buy stocks. Remember, when it's in the red, that means that it is on sale. So you want to load up on it as much as you can, and keep loading up on it. Investing in the market is not a quick get rich scheme. It does not happen overnight. It can take 1 year, it can take 2 years, take 3 years, it can take 5 years. It just depends on what you're trying to do and what your personal goal is. Whether you're trying to get 10,000 or 100,000, or if you have 100,000, you're trying to get to 1 million. Just depends on what your personal goals are when you are investing into the market. Normally, it takes 2 or 3 years, to see really big gains in big success when you are investing in the market. Then again, it depends on you, how much you are investing in it. You can accelerate that growth by simply being in a position to add more money as you go along. And when I started I had my own small business, so I was able to add $1,000 a week in my portfolio, and so that would enables me to grow significantly in the market, and you too can do that if you are in a position in life in order to do so. And you are viewing another episode of WealthWiseGuru, and I'm your host, John Shaft. And really, you should be investing. You should be investing at least say $500 to $1,000 a month into the market as well. So hopefully that's what most of you are doing. But if not, then you could just invest whatever you can, because a lot of us are on different journeys when it comes to investing in the market and in our investment journey. So let's look at the ROI this morning. And it's up this morning by $18,353. So this is a wonderful thing to have in your portfolio as well, and it goes well with the investment apps that you have. So mine's not working right this morning, so I'm gonna have to go into it and see what's wrong with it. As you can see, my stocks are up this morning. I have 194 holdings, and I have 102, a little over 100,000 shares. So you need to have this particular app that goes along and well with your investment app. It gives you a more of an in-depth profile of what your actually investment account is doing. And these are the companies that I have in my portfolio. And I know you do not need this vast amount of companies in your portfolio in order to be successful. I'm just like a kid in the candy store. Once I go into a candy store, I want to buy everything. So once I'm in the market, I figure out what I was doing. I want to buy everything. You don't need about 5 to 7, maybe even 10 companies. And if you have that, and you have already a well diversified portfolio. And the reason for you want to have a diversified portfolio is the fact is because the market does go down sometime in value. And the more companies that you have, the less of a hit that you would take. The less of a hit your portfolio will take when going down in value. So if it does take a hit, you won't be losing a whole lot of money. Because I have took hits of like $1,500, $3,000, $4,000. I have took hits like that. And so any normal person that have took hits like that, they will be out. They will be out of the game unless they have some more money on the side to invest. And so I'm still in the game, even though I have took some hits like that. And we are just under 23,000 investing into the market this morning. Have a little slight pullback, as you can see. And I think this is going to bring our end to today's video. If it's nothing significantly happens that would affect the market, then I will probably see you guys again on Monday morning. Until then, hopefully you guys have a good weekend. Enjoy the rest of your day. Happy trading to you, and may all your days be a successful one. And I ask you to hit the like button, share button, and subscribe to the channel on your way out. And I thank you for tuning in and watching my YouTube channel. And until Monday morning, see you guys then at the opening of the bell. Again, we thank you for watching.
In trading, you're on your own. You spend lots of time looking at charts, staying up late to study, and always wondering if you made the right choice. Most people don't understand the excitement when you make a good trade or the lessons when things don't go right. But think about it. Every trader who's doing well now was once doubted by others. Stay focused, believe in yourself, and let your wins do the talking.